live right now. Okay. What's up, everybody? We'll see if we can get stuff moving. It's been a while. Gosh, wait. I'm seeing stuff. Engage my audience. I do not want to do a members only live stream. Who wants to do that? We'll move this up. If anybody has any comments about how loud it is or not loud it is, let me know. And we'll figure it out. Oh gosh.
Ever heard of a jackalope?
Right now, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just kind of hanging out. We're doing a little bit of leveling. And so I thought it might just be fun to chill out, talk a bit. And see how everyone else is doing.
I also can't let that stand. Put them down.
Oh gosh. Why is this game like buffering? Anyway. Bounty over here. What is this game? This is Borderlands 4. This is the Borderlands 4. Oh, Grim. Okay, so we're going back and forth with that one. We have a sub. Somebody subs, and we're up to 1,000, and then somebody unsubs the next day. So I think we're perpetually in limbo between the two. Why is this game running like a slideshow right now? I guess streaming actually does have an effect on stuff, but we'll make it work. What if you be better? The reason why I don't have 1,000 subs is, you know, because I'm being controversial. I'm being too real. That people don't want to subscribe. That's got to be it, right? It can't be my fault.
From RIP to RIP.
Oh, there we go. Oh gosh. I might change the settings on this to get a little bit better.
I kill you with legs, but can't wait for bullets.
Maybe we should turn the music on so it's not like completely silent. Borderlands art style is something else. Does it run on something other than Unreal Engine? You're a girl shooting a rainbow vortex? Yeah, I mean, okay, so what I'm trying to do right now in the game is get, man, my quality isn't even that high. It's just bad. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all the characters to max level, because I'm so close to 100%. I need to get all the characters to max level, and I need to get one character to like the hardest difficulty mode. But we're still a little short there. Where's this bounty? Did I? Oh, I finished that bounty. That was like fastest thing. Okay, wait. What even are we doing? Why is any music playing? We need brains and we need meats. Oh, you're way over there. Okay. Yeah, we'll go here. But yeah, this has been my do nothing game. But for now, I'm a girl shooting a rainbow vortex, basically. Love it, sing it. Okay. I'll scream it from the rooftops. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna... I don't want to deal with that. Maybe we'll do some farming. We'll go to like a spot. At some point I should actually pay attention. Oh, there we go. Why don't I have my reaction base in the corner? I can put my reaction base in the corner. I just wasn't thinking. Cam? Cam? Or isn't my cam plus capture? Webcam. Properties. HD webcam. Activate. There we go. Eat rainbow vortex. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I'll scream it. Actually, I think my wife is taking a nap. So maybe we won't scream it. Okay, he's immortal and I don't want to deal with that right now. But once I get it again, I'll do it. I'll scream Eat Rainbow Vortex. What's been going on? I usually take some time to talk about what's happened, but I forget. What does it say? Friends 0? Wait, okay, where does it say that? Friends 0. I feel like you always point out something that's like really niche on the screen. Yeah, get into it. Okay, yeah.
Maybe this is the wrong way.
What have I been doing? It's been a while since I've done anything. I did that that stream with Skank. That was really fun. About John Brown. I've kind of taken a step back from doing John Brown content and studying him, and I've just been kind of relaxing. I have some secret projects in the work, but not stuff that I can like talk about easy. And so I've been doing that on the side. State player of 1 of 4 and friends would have been... Oh, if I had friends, this would be cooler. Yeah, if anybody does have the game, then they can hop in. But I don't know anybody who plays the game. Because I'm... Anyway, Eat Rainbow Vortex. Is it gonna hit anything, actually? Oh, okay, it hit something. Okay, that's cool. See, that's why we have Grim around, is so he can teach us the tricks of the trade. So yeah, I've just been thinking about John Brown a lot, and living life, making Gundams in my free time. And then just been super busy with like a million things. Time out like you're talking to the target though. That felt early. Okay. Yeah, lots of camping trips and stuff like that lately. What about John Brown have I been thinking about? I've been thinking about how he relates. Trying to be more like him. You know, that's the tough part, is figuring out what is the right response to John Brown is mostly it. For those of you who are in chat who don't know, John Brown is a domestic terrorist from the 1850s. And eat Rainbow Vortex! And he did so for the reason of trying to end slavery. But he did attack, you know, government facilities to do so. And so he has this complicated relationship where he is, you know, for many people's perspectives, on the right side of history. At the same time, though, did some kind of things that we find immoral today to do so. And so it's a very interesting conundrum. And so, trying to figure out, like, who is this person? Like, and what should our reactions be? And there's elements of his life that are very much like, oh, this is, like, kind of inspirational, something I should aspire to. And other parts where I'm like, oh, I don't know about that part. Like, hunting down people who are in, like, a war zone. And, you know, doing, basically, like, eat Rainbow Vortex! You know, and just hunting people down and doing that kind of stuff. And so how do you, like, properly respond? And, you know, how much of that is the kind of stuff that is, you know, propaganda? And how much of that is just, you know, oh, this guy is almost like a mythical being, and, you know, weird stuff is going to happen, and you should just expect it. You like how I use my man voice to it. Maybe I should just always speak in the lower register. I should just keep this going. Like, this is my natural voice that, you know, no one told me I had to speak a different way. This is how I would naturally speak. So we'll just keep it going. Yeah, lots of campouts. I had like a camping trip with the estuary guys. So I got to hang out with App and Skank. And why aren't there any brains anywhere? And then I went to on like a retreat for my church. And then my parents visited. And so I've just been like every weekend for the last while, just like constantly rushing back and forth. The camping has been good. Yeah, it was a fun time. I got to go swim in a river for a bit. Mostly been camping out of my car, just because people have forgotten their stuff to camp properly, and so I've been able to loan it out, or, you know, just try out car camping in the first place. And so I haven't been able to actually sleep in a tent yet, and I think now that it's starting to get cold, I don't know if I will end up, but it might be fake camping. But yeah, I need to study up my Paul Bunyan. My Paul Bunyan is a little rusty. I'm trying to get my American mythos down. Who's the guy who beats the machine at the railroad step? What's his name again? It's like John. Eat Rainbow Vortex. Can I get it? Yeah, there we go. John something. I feel like John Smith, but John Smith is just kind of like every other thing. Man, these guys just keep running around. You must walk the kayfabe. Walk the kayfabe, man. The dogs need taking care of. And that dog thinks it's an hour later than it really is. Someday the dogs will understand that the time changes. And that the sun is really wrong about all this. Where's this other bounty that we need to get? I keep missing the bounties. What in the world? Is it just not on the map? Oh, it's a patrol. Yeah, I know some spots. What else? I've been messing around with the PlayStation 2. Got to get a bunch of games on there to play. I got it set up so I can play games off of a micro SD card. It's pretty fun. I had an awkward interaction with a friend who I invited over. I invited over to kind of hang out and play games like with this larger group. And he felt uncomfortable with playing games downloaded from the internet. So that was an interesting interaction.
Is any fight with me really fair?
Eat Rainbow Vortex. And so that has me thinking a lot. Gotta let go. Am I would I download a car? It's not going through my head. Like, oh.
I want to explode, maim, destroy.
And that voice is
Inner monologue came out.
interesting. Yeah. Just living life.
As expected, I'm the last one standing.
We might do something that's a little bit more set. I think like boss rushing or something would be good. Eat Rainbow Vortex. Until then we'll mess around I think a little bit. I might be able to set up the Discord. If anybody wants, I'll put the Discord up. And if there's people who want to hop on, cool. Otherwise, that's okay too. Just boop, copy that over. Get that in. There we go. And I'll try to keep an eye on that. Okay. I guess we can't really farm
These parts may not look tasty
as
yet,
easily.
but once I get them on some heat with my secret seasoning blend in there,
Okay,
it's game
yeah.
over.
We might be able to farm as easy if we're doing like a lower level character that we're trying to level up. That was my hope, but I'm realizing that we'll get a bunch of like level 40 items, and I don't really want to get level 40 items. I want to get items for my main, if I can. Just gonna have to do it only on there. Okay, nice. See, we're already leveling. That's pretty good. Is there like a good place to level? Good spot to do that? If anybody knows, let me know. I'm so thoroughly far in this that I will allow elbing. Gosh. I did not step over. Eat Rainbow Vortex.
Maybe the real explosion was the flares we made along the way. Everyone dies.
I think we,
Mommy was a tank and Daddy was a shotgun. Boy, the girl, baby!
do it? No? There we go. What's the over-under on... There's actually some of these for me. That's not horrible. We'll take it. I think our inventory is absolutely full though. Which means we probably should just stop somewhere. Okay. This place is contracts. Dude. So, thoughts on this game as I played it more and more. It's okay. It's okay.
I wanted to have
He said that Scotland with things
Welcome to
Sell everything old
Dr. Z's.
level.
Return to me these things in kind, and mayhaps I'll call ye friend.
So everything under 30, 40, I think we'll just let go of.
That no thing. I used to have you
We'll leave
sanitize this, right? You
our
want this
legendaries,
back,
I
you
think,
want
for
this
now.
back. That'll look mighty fine on my shelves. This here's
Other
for
than
you.
that,
That's shoot. I can get some. You done with this? You sanitize this, right?
But
Why don't
now
you
it's
come
fine.
on back real soon?
They must grow rippers out there.
yeah, right here. Okay.
Somebody really gave a robot knife.
Eat Rainbow Vortex. We should time it better.
Can these bots get a clue already?
We just
Here's to the nth dimension.
it's a a great feeling not being able to find it when you're trying to. Oh, there we go.
Some weird stuff. As far as you know. How would that even work?
We'll go down over here. We'll hit this first. And we'll do that. So basically my goal right now is just to hit as much stuff as possible in order to level up faster. I will go down here. That's fine.
Oh, yeah!
But I don't know what the most efficient way of doing that is. So I just have been doing bounties and running places, but I feel like that might not be very fast. So I've just been trying to enjoy it. I've been thinking about trying to experiment a little bit with like
There's no talking to
reaction gameplay stuff. I've seen some people do that, and that seems like an interesting combo. But I've yet to see anything that will really strike my interest enough to do that for it. Also, my ability to think and play video games at the same time is still something I am working on developing. Do this over here. Is it over here? This shed, maybe? I'm missing something? Gosh, this. Oh! Okay, I am just being dumb. Ignore me. Eat Rainbow Vortex. I do like the movement in this game. That you can like get some momentum going. It's a pretty good feeling to be able to do that. Just flying through the air. No, maybe. Dang, I can't
It's time to change my wipers!
see where I'm supposed to go. Go up. Yeah, overall, Sunday. Oh, why? Sunday has been pretty good. It's been a pretty good day. Not a lot going on. Pretty chill. Yesterday I got to sit around and do nothing. It was a good time. Worked on making an armored core model. I watched a couple episodes of Severance because I just have not taken time to do that yet. That's a pretty good show.
Woo-hoo! Made this cloud, baby!
It's on the surrealism a bit, but it doesn't go maybe as far as I would want it to. I think that's the strongest part of that show. It's taking these kind of bizarre elements and pushing them forward. Maybe is my I have no friends online. Am I open? I am public. Oh. Oh, Ups, how's it going? Welcome by. Thank you for your generosity. Ooh. I think this last season too has been a development of.
Ripper joins the party.
All's well. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. So to say, I think this season has been one of like, okay, I'm kind of in between things. Like, what do I want to spend my time doing? And I'm trying to figure it out.
Lucky fun.
And it's not always as easy as just, you know, just picking something. And so that's what I've been working on a little bit. Is like, okay, new year is around the corner, and so how do I begin to push towards, you know, doing a new project or something like that. And so I think I have some stuff. I have some stuff that I've already kind of committed to for the next bit. And then a lot of that's just trying to kind of work on reprioritizing or finding out what I actually want to spend my time doing. So taking out more and more of those kind of commitments and things. So that's been pretty nice and helpful. I feel like that's just not even strong. Am I... Anyway. I think we're gonna do this. This might be a good kind of round thing. And kind of lose my brain as I do this over and over again. But it gives me a good excuse to just
Your whole moon's falling down.
play a bit. Make some progress while I kind of hang out and talk about whatever. I've seen movies recently. I've been meaning to watch the
Save a bullet for whoever touches
Chainsaw Man movie in theaters. Again, I haven't taken the time to do a lot of stuff lately with everything going on. But I'm excited. I just need to find an excuse. By the way, the Discord is open. If anybody wants to hop on and talk, just jump into one of the chats and I can pull you in. Green. Other than that, I'll just keep talking about whatever. I've been thinking a lot about.
Never had it.
Oh, you're really starting to...
And maybe I'm trying to put words to it too, but this kind of sense of... I think when the word purity culture comes up, it tends to be about specific topics, especially in the context that I'm in. But I think it's like this hyper kind of concern about making sure, you know, everything is perfect, that like nothing is kind of out of place or doesn't look the way that we don't want it to look. which can be helpful sometimes, but I think it turns into some kind of nonsense other times. Like it's it becomes a fear of the outside or fear of something different. And I've been encountering that more and more. Of like discomfort with things that I don't understand.
Somebody put me in your mouth, quick!
And I'm noticing that in kind of the places I'm around. And so I'm trying to find a way to respond in a way that's both like reasonable and respectful, but then also like, hey, you know. I don't want to push back too hard, but I also want to be like, hey, I disagree and I think there's another position here, and do it reasonably. But the problem is in those environments, it can be easy to kind of fall into the pattern of the people who have the strictest measures are the ones who are kind of the best.
I'll save a bullet for whoever comes to
Like the most ascetic is is somehow the most holy.
I'll tell you after.
And you see this across multiple groups, right? It's not anything in particular. Like there's this consideration that somehow being, you know, detached is a virtue. It's just not the way that I conceptualize things, so it makes it a little bit awkward. These guys can't have too much.
Here he comes! Oh yeah! Looks like they would have trapped my gun.
Who's ready for a book?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what that would entail. How to properly respond without sounding like, you know, nothing is bad, and, you know, we should just be open to anything. I don't think that's right either, and so, again, trying to find a reasonable thing. I think the frustration comes from there's no push for wisdom. Like, wisdom is not a word that ever comes up in any of these discussions or any of these topics. It seems to mostly center around eat rainbow vortex is a proper response. It's not about cultivating wisdom. And that was something I noticed today at church, was that we had a great... Oh, no. Wait. I can do it. Nice.
They're gonna be stupid sized.
We had a conversation today in church about, how would it be put? Like, about not using the specific image or illustration for the sermon was like not using ChatGPT to do all your work in like trying to understand difficult topics around like religion, because in doing that, you know, you're giving up something, and the inability to inarticulate or to the inability to articulate that what we're looking for is wisdom. Like, it's not about trying to become a different type of intelligence. But the word wisdom, again, never comes up. Not even in this context did the word wisdom get used. And so it's that kind of stuff where I'm like, oh, really? Like, can we say wisdom? Is this just something that's we've kind of given up? It feels like one of the things too that we've given up to, like I don't know, that we've kind of lost control of. That we're like we aren't the wisdom people because wisdom's associated with that. And so same thing with excellence. This idea of being like really good at something. That somehow being really good is an abandonment of like proper principles. It's that kind of stuff that kind of makes me like, really? Is this what we're doing now?
These rippers don't know when to quit.
But we're figuring it out. We got some legendaries. Maybe we'll get something. Oh, okay. Okay, wait. We'll see. We'll see. Chuck. Oh. Okay, so instant throw, javelin. Pitted stain. Wait, what? Did I read that somewhere? wait. Did I just make that up? Pitted stain? Did I pull that out of my? Like bouncy bullets. Let's still try it out. See how these go. Eat rainbow vortex. Oh, that's pretty good.
Henchman hours always need credit.
This is pretty good. I might need to change my my build to be something other than fire soon. Yeah, should I just start like should I become Duke Nukem? Just have like a series of things that I can just say all the time. Keeping an eye out on everything because I think something's happening in the corner of my eye, and then I look over and it's just the group chat popping up. Yeah, let's try out this new gun. That probably is
No wonder I
oh.
got blood.
Okay, wait. Oh, why?
Can't waste a second chance. Guess I don't know my own strength.
Eat rainbow vortex.
I'm a pro at killing rippers.
What was the thing that Duke Nukem says? Like, I came here to chew gum, kick butt. Oh wait, no, it's the other way around.
Hot copy.
Roddy Popper and They Live. No, so yeah, the Duke Nukem one is I came here to chew ass and kick gum, and I'm all out of gum.
This party is not over.
Okay, let's get out of there. Edifying? Is that the answer? Is micro rockets? Wait, I had micro rockets? No, you're edifying. tonight. Maybe having 3 different assault rifles equipped is not great for the ammo economy. Yes. Great job on the news, Neil. It was a good one. Except, I seem to notice that there was somebody that was not included in any of those graphics that were put up. I don't know if it was intentional, you know, but I did notice it. Eat Rainbow Vortex. Oh, didn't I hit the other ones? Okay. Oh wait, no. They look like they're hit. You think you're Han Solo? Wait, who thinks they're Han Solo? Me? I am not Han Solo. I know. Of course, I noticed that whenever it comes to categorizing people in the TLC, there's a certain avoidance of trying to categorize me, which I don't know whether to respect or think is a little bit offensive, but I'm still figuring it out. We gotta line them up so we can get this Rainbow Vortex out. Eat Rainbow Vortex.
Get it?
There was a, oh no, I messed up. There was a time in which a bunch of folks were, it was really just Skank. Skank was trying to find out, like, who would be categorized in each, with each planet. And, think everybody else got like really like locked in choices, and it was all really good. And then when it came to me, he looked at me and he was like, "What would you be?" Thought about it for a moment, and then we just moved on. And I think that's the lesson. Okay, I think what happened was I died. I have to refresh it. So I think when people say it's Shadow Patriarchy, eat Rainbow Vortex, I think they're just talking about me. The true Shadow Patriarch. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. It needs to reload.
I can feel the paranoia from here. Would it be exciting?
The Brotherhood of
Real though.
Eat Rainbow Vortex. The Shadow President. That does sound very Metal Gear. We do need to play, we need to get Metal Wolf Chaos XD going on stream at some point. It is kind of a crime that we haven't done that yet, considering the significant amount of overlap with everything else. That's the game that, you play as the President of the United States after the Vice President tries to carry out a coup. Oh, it's not gonna do this. It's gonna mess with us. But he tries to carry out a coup d'etat on the president, and you have to like prove your innocence of something, while like defeating, single-handedly fighting the military. Eat Rainbow Vortex. I think I go like too deep. I just need to like sit at it. I have to go down and oh crap. Oh crap. There you go. Finally eating good stuff. Maybe I should actually level up for once. Somebody's gonna come on here and think this is my real voice and be very disappointed. But it'll be okay. What were we actually wanting to do? Melee override, chroma accelerator. Status effect duration, elemental damage, and status effect damage. It's really pretty good to have high up, but I think we have a lot of this. It's you. It's your real voice. Don't try to hide from me. Try to hide. You won't get a second chance. In Ascendance? Wouldn't it be Descendants? Astral. Neil got the direction wrong. I saw it. I saw it. You can correct it, Neil. You can put it in the right direction. Oh, we also have an extra thing we can do. Both of these are lame, but we need a voice coach for campfire. Eat Rainbow Vortex, friends. There we go, we got one. It says one viewer, but 2 of us are here. Well, that's just how it be, brother. Sometimes the man is just trying to keep us down. Oh, crap. I don't know, there's something too, like, just kind of like sitting. Do you think it should be more energetic, Grim? Like, I'm gonna use it, I have to be passionate. What I really want is, like, a radiation weapon that's really, really nice. There's a lot of feeling to it. Eat Rainbow Vortex. what's up. Ooh. Something I could build around. Which thing? Oh crap. Don't hide. Don't hide. You coward. You coward. Don't hide.
There it is. Now I'm mad. That's a wrap.
I remember somebody making fun of my vocal fry in
A little premature irradiation.
in the comment section. And it has stuck in my memory of like remembering that. Oh yeah, the rainbow vortex. That I have that. I just, you know,
Just like in the training.
it's harder to notice from yourself, and then also I think in men it's not usually easily noticed, especially if you have a lower voice. Interesting. I don't think that's that good, but it's okay. Yeah, and then I rainbow fried their brains. Rainbow fried their brains. These all suck. I just want nuclear. Nuclear. Vocal fry and deadpan. Rainbow 6-7.
Creepy crawly incoming.
Rainbow vortex. Eat it.
Didn't know internals could external that way.
I want to find a way to get the cooldown down on that, and then just absolutely spam it. That could be a cool build. Bullshit. We haven't really gotten a level. It makes me a little concerned. A nuclear dookie? Maybe in the other ones. This one is a little bit more grounded than the last few have been. And I think it's kind of the right direction. Eat rainbow vortex. But I think it misses out on a lot. Because, there's something really nice about having, like, you can't even pee in this game. You're so right there. Oh my god. Just let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. Oh gosh. Deep rainbow vortex. Most games you can't pee in. And I think that's a real shame. That'll be my platform when I, run in. How old do you have to be president?
Here's to the nth dimension.
Like 7?
Here's your participation trophy.
I'll tell you after I explode.
Ooh, okay, yeah. We'll switch it up. We'll try something new next time. Here, I have a good one. Or I have something here. Okay. Eat a rainbow vortex sandwich. I was gonna try to think of something new, and then I wasn't original. Can I get a? Oh, come on, please, 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 please. There we go.
Mommy with a tank and Daddy with a shotgun. Boy, the blow, babe!
What is all that fire over there? Oh god. Away from me. I never knew you. That didn't really feel like a good line. It felt just kind of sad.
You guys seeing this bolter?
Okay, wait. He's right here. He's right here.
Don't want to be rude.
Y'all thought I'd go down, Daddy?
Does anyone know? I know this might be a very odd question to ask. Does anyone know what engine this was made with? This feels Unreal, but I haven't been able to tell. E for Rainbow Vortex. It's good. This is stupid. Bum, 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 bum.
Stay where you protect me. I thought you were cool.
It's just this, I feel like a fast way to level. I'm realizing that. Oh. Enemies to increase damage for each status effect applied to them. Okay. I did the Fade Fields one. No, but I did the one up here. I think it's over here I have to go to... Yeah. Okay, I think we might try to hit a boss or two. That way, if they drop something, it's nice. We're going to be fighting the whole time, which gives us some extra stuff. And it makes playing this character a little easier for a little longer. don't necessarily want to do right there, but we can just go right there. I think this is right.
Gotta change direction!
Oh yeah, I was hoping. I was hoping. This might be tough. Tough one. So one thing about this game is that all the like pieces reset with new characters. With an open world concept like this, that can be a little annoying. Especially if, you know, it takes a while to get everything, and you're actually trying to shoot for everything versus, you know, stuff you might actually beat or something, but... Oh... This is the last one.
They must throw rippers out there!
Rainbow Vortex,
Get cozy!
brother. We'll head up here, close it out.
This planet is beautiful, teeming with life, fertile and ferocious in equal measure. But it is also empty of any human presence. I've shouted from hilltops, lit signal fires, left messages in every language I know on every high place I passed. Nothing.
Sorry.
If this planet is a prison, it's sorely lacking in prisoners.
More murder robots on the loose! Hey, you muscle monster!
Oh yeah, I guess we didn't grab this one yet. Dang. Phone is blowing up. I don't want to go there. Ooh.
Are you serious? This place is amazing. Look at all the scrap. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Several nasty creatures running amok, which is decidedly the worst way
I need to run over them faster! Ha! That's gonna leave it dead!
Just gonna yep, right here, and then the rainbow vortex.
Is that radiation gonna mess up the planet? Follow the bouncing ball! Keep them mindless so they don't mind dying!
Love exploding. I'll let you know after I blow.
Entangle!
Is anything gonna spawn over here?
20,000 uses for robots! And this is what you
There we
do?
go. The rainbow vortex. Oh. Okay, well, maybe I should have let that through. Everybody blowing up right now. Oh gosh. Okay. I think I might have kicked off a firebomb in a group chat and then left.
You got gas!
Everyone dies, but baby, I am living to explode.
all the jungle out
See.
there, Vault Hunter.
That last 25% felt faster, but who knows? Oh, okay. What are we even looking at? Hmm. Here. Maybe it's over there. I'm honestly thinking about what the best path forward is right now. If we have input from the chat, let me know. But if we want to do Borderlands or something else, I'm trying to think it through reasonable. What would be a good game to focus on? I'm not sure right now.
I'm passing.
I didn't say it that time, that's why it didn't work.
Just looking at you makes me want
Better?
ice cream.
I don't think anything is like, oh god. I don't have any electric guns. And electric doesn't really do crazy well. Eat Rainbow Vortex.
Don't waste my time today.
Mommy was a tank and Daddy was a shotgun. Born to blow, baby!
Gravity's on my side.
Get out of here. Nope, 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 nope. Get out of here. Okay. And today's not my day. I'm feeling fire is not going to be a good option for this. We can try this stupid throwing weapon. Did I get stuck somewhere? Oh no. Yeah, maybe changing up the game might be might be an option. Might be a good path forward. You know, maybe. There's not really anything down there. Maybe there?
You're here too.
That cave. Trying to find the vault keys. We don't remember where they are. I don't know how important they actually are to anything. Anything worthwhile.
Death comes for us. This wildlife scaring
Or
my
bounties.
patrons.
Three bounties is kind of nice. Yep, that works good.
All serve a purpose. One that we can use your help fulfilling.
Ah, shit. Insurance isn't gonna pay for that.
Insurance isn't gonna pay for that. It would be kind of fun to do the voice lines for a character, redo them.
Normal bullets seem so mundane.
Blast off. Primed.
I don't know if that's a good gun, actually. Feels kind of bad. You'd have a build for it though, maybe.
They must throw whippers out there.
Eat Rainbow Vortex.
All this just to survive. All in the name of survival. Not like they're shooting locusts.
Just gonna fly. Do it.
Radiation always coming in clutch.
Nice.
That's what matters.
Hit this. Bye-bye. We'll hit nothing over here. Wait, it was over here? How did I never... Gosh. We'll go around. Get our experience nicest look. Do it that way.
You ever just take your hands into a dead creature, grind your mitts, and they're still warm flesh?
Oh, I need to get rid of that.
No?
Yeah. Abandon that contract. Yeah.
Well,
so-
you're gonna love it. This wildlife's scaring my patrons away. Put them down. I'm sure I can find some way to repay you.
Well, take this. all we needed. We'll go up here.
Is anybody being really fair?
He's running. What? How do you run?
Nothing gets in your way when you're on the hunt.
Border pistol. Unlimited heating. That's not bad. Try that. I started playing Katamari yesterday a little bit with my wife. What was it yesterday? 2 days ago. Halloween night. That was an interesting experience. She did not know what to make of that game. If anyone's not familiar, it is a very odd art style experience of you're the son of this like cosmic deity who is not a very good father, kind of keeps messing stuff up, and it's your job to make stars to, you know, fill up the night sky because they all broke by rolling up things around people's houses. And you're just constantly disappointing him, it feels like, maybe. I think that's the comment. Or maybe we're just bad at it.
Pulling a fast one on ya.
Deep Rainbow Vortex. There we go. Then we'll start our search. Go north. Do that.
Woohoo! Yeah!
And who knows, Harlow might be the perfect character to make a whole level 50 build that would destroy everything. It's just that I don't have any good class mods. Buildcraft is, I think, kind of one of those things that in games there's often too many components to be able to kind of fully explore well, right? You're gonna have to have all these key little pieces before you can put it all together. I don't even remember where this key is. I didn't even know what region it was before, but oh, I think it's in this little cave here. Oh yeah, that looks like it's it. Nice.
3 fragments?
Well, that gives us perfect spot. Actually, I think it's up here.
You got a bulky girl.
I don't know what's going on.
We must cull the herd, but feeling bloodthirsty. Of course
But I've
you
learned
are,
that
and
for a
I know
long
a
time.
squad of order soldiers that needs killing. They said, but I know it was
I
bad.
I think I have a hard time like figuring out what the core of things is. Enough to like understand and master them. That's a very vague, but I'll try to be more descriptive. I remember when I was in like high school, or school in general, and the concept of like, oh, I want to learn this skill to do this thing. I want to do this thing, really, right? In order to do it, you have to like get the skill to do it. Where are you? Up here? Right? Yeah. You have to get the skill in order to do it. And then to do that, you need to find a resource. And so my thought was like, when I was going to do computer science, I went to school for it. I went in. It's like, I'm going to learn computer science. And all computer science courses teach you like how to do a for loop, how to use Git, all these sorts of things. And then by the end of it,
On the other side,
I had no clue how to make a website or how to make an application, because it's not the for loops and stuff that is actually the hard part for me, right? Like all that kind of stuff you can kind of think through logically, you can develop an understanding of how all this works. The hard part is understanding everything else. What is an API, right? I think for most people they won't even know but what I'm talking about here. But you Rainbow Vortex. It's going to develop into the point where people think I have blah 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 blah. They think I have Tourette's or something. But I keep saying that all the time. But yeah, like an API is just, you know, other people's code. Maybe would be one way to put it. Like, I don't need to learn how to do every single little thing. I can take advantage of the fact that other people have done work to be able to do what I want to do. Which is a super valuable skill, but it's never, it was never explicitly, like, taught. Which I think is a real, you know, downside. And so, there's a certain identity problem in my mind, at least, in education. Just like, what is this education doing? Like, what are you actually trying to teach people? Is it to be a good developer if you're learning computer science? Or are you teaching them, like, the skills they need to know to be able to later teach computer science the way that we like the computer science to be taught? And, it's, like, completely disconnected from everything else. Or is it theory? Because theory is, you know, important in many ways. But theory is theory, right? Like, what is the point of theory if it's not to be applied? It's half my problem with philosophy in itself right there. Is that it's so rarely, like, about anything real. At least ethics begins to approach that.
Stay away from that court.
But even then, it's stuck in hypotheticals.
An arm for an arm.
so I'm trying to do my best to kind of merge the two, but I don't know if anybody learns the way or teaches the way I want to learn. And so I've been trying to do stuff on my own, at least enough that I can begin that process. And that's been difficult. And it feels that way for everything, and I don't know why. I feel that way about streaming. So like I'm struggling to find out like how do I begin and understand this well. Or another major one that comes to mind is sorry, I'm gonna make sure I don't die as this guy's healing them. Another major one is, you know, like I'm thinking about making video games. It's like, well, what goes into that? What do people not think about when they're trying to tell people about how to do this thing I don't know how to do? Like, I understand the theory. I don't need anybody to teach me theory of making video games. I want to learn, like, how to do that, you know? And is that just something that comes from doing?
Interesting. I have estimated.
There's a little bit of wisdom that's kind of built in there, in that process. Very nice. We are approaching higher levels. We'll
Call me guardian.
grab this extra level while we're here. Luckily, thing is, we don't have to worry too much about everything else. Critical hit chance with all skills. This chance increases every time Harlow entangles an enemy. Base crit chance isn't bad. Like a base damage increase off the top.
I am many things beyond what I was created for. Not like the progeny.
But it feels like often there's like this one thing that if I encounter, everything else kind of unlocks. It unlocks like a whole bunch of doors, and then I'm kind of stuck for the next one.
Every overlord want
And so the
murder
quest is
robot?
finding out what that door is. Like what piece of information am I missing that if I had it, everything would work. And that sounds like it's, you know, the very thing that I've been told, like, oh, that's not true, that's not how it works. But in the end, it seems to be how it works, you know? And other times it's practice, of course.
Your problem now.
Ooh, that was a good one. Eat rainbow gold.
Angle with this. Hey, die on this.
There we go.
You could have been programmed to sing, and you don't even know it.
Yeah, I don't like that line. Okay, at least we got some ammo back. Oh gosh. Gosh.
Snuggle up, Buttercup.
There we go. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna mute this. Feel free to pick up whatever you need. Okay. No worries. You're welcome. Okay. I think we're back here. Okay. So, yeah. So that kind of touches on everything, right? I think that's like a inherent way that affects how I see the world. Not that there's like some secret knowledge that will make everything easier. I don't think that's been true that often. You know, 99% of the work can be done with 10% of the effort, and then the last 10% is the other 99% of the effort. And that doesn't even happen that happens in stages, you know, within that. The Pareto distribution, maybe? I think it's tough too because I think about like, what do I have to offer? You know? I have a hard time seeing.
Guardian. A mistranslation.
The usefulness?
A noun implying a verb.
Oh wait, are we here?
Implying no other
No.
verbs.
Yeah, we have another
One
round.
may watch without really watching.
The usefulness of things, and then, you know, trusting that things are worthwhile in themselves is another one of those pieces that it's easy to say, and then it's another thing to do. You're gonna eat that rainbow vortex. There we go.
As expected, I'm the last one standing. This robot's about to be a
Oh
rebel.
gosh.
I would do the whole boom, run. The real explosion was the
Okay. I think this is what we want. We want to be able to hit this guy with the rainbow vortex.
You'll get carried away.
Nice. I don't want to fall off. Come over here. There we go. So I see a lot of people, like, I don't know,
There is still one
90%
more test before the
of
vote is.
what people make on the internet that I've seen is like a restatement of something somebody else made. And, I don't know, personally I've been kind of deterred away from that, of like, oh, that doesn't feel right. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, maybe that is the way that works. It's just kind of restating things in your own terms over and over and over again, and maybe that is the way that this all just works. General gun damage and element damage up. I think that's probably the best. High caliber. And projectile speed is pretty good. It's all around kind of a solid deal. Maybe we'll unlock some of these. Keep sitting around. Hey. Not bad.
is a guardian. Nothing much of it doesn't follow orders.
And it's now
This
or
one
never.
tried so very hard. Cast away, nonetheless. It is always the created that pays for.
Probably should have reloaded my stuff. Okay, good. I was worried, man. Let's bring this missile on.
This one was witness to your beginning.
Oh,
Now,
gosh.
to
There we
watch
go.
you at your end.
Guess I overestimated.
Sorry,
Click.
I think also the other thing is like I don't know how much I need to know. To do what I need to do. When does the learning stop? Oh gosh. There we go. There we go.
Another shot for another shot.
Gosh. Really did get confident.
You're stuck with this.
Oh, come on, come on. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? A beautiful creature. A beautiful creature. Because we hate nature around here. Get wrecked, nature.
Tangle with this.
Beat that rainbow vortex, son.
Welcome to Boomtown.
Ready for a boatload?
We need to- There we go. See? That's all we need. We really did throw that to the ends of the earth over here.
We have need of vault hunters, and you have need of the
Oh,
vaults.
wait. Malon for the first time? Malon? Yes. Radiation. That's what we've been looking for? Oh. That was good. Some of us work for a living. Also true. Also true. Some of us don't want the, I don't know. I'll think of a joke. I need to be able to do this, what do I get
The
again?
power of
The
the
regen
vault.
delayed reduce.
Until next
So I can dodge
time,
more.
vault hunter.
That looks not great. Oh, did I?
Let's just wander more.
Someday I'll get a friend and they'll have Borderlands 4. And we'll be able to level up faster using the cool methods. The ones all the cool kids on the internet are talking about. And just for 2 hours sit there and talk. And to use video games as an excuse to have normal human conversations. Because we can't otherwise. But right now it's too much of an investment because Borderlands 4 is a new game and it also lacks any optimization at all. To the point where on my nice new computer it runs, you know, mostly 60 frames per second. I say yes, there's huge frame discs. Discs? Dips. Dips. Frame dips. Wait, Skank, are you at work right now? You chatting on YouTube while you're
I need to run over them bastards!
at a birthday party? Also, I'm curious to know how the cemetery party went. I forgot to ask. Oh gosh. The frame dips are real.
Where to next? Ah, shit.
Yep.
Insurance isn't gonna pay for that.
This wasn't part of the deal!
Oh, nice, nice.
My arch nemesis gravity strikes again.
Yeah, we'll
I
just
better go
go
investigate.
right through.
Fall back!
Guess they found out I don't have a driver's license.
That is fair. this radiation rifle does. Oh no.
All this radiation exposure and no hazard pay.
Really? Alright. I don't necessarily like the torque sticky bombs. Not really my thing. But I'm sure someone enjoys them. Nice.
Ooh.
They sniped the sticky grenades from Halo. It's worse. It's worse than that. What they did was they took them and didn't do anything with it. You know, they have bullets that stick to the enemy when you shoot them. They do a little bit of damage there. But they only explode when you reload. And so it literally just makes everything take longer. There's a whole bunch of weapon modifications in this game that they keep throwing together. They think it's gonna be cool, I think, or something like that. And then it just makes everything worse. Guns that take 2 seconds to start shooting, you have to hold your fire button before they can go off. Don't you want your bullets to go through the enemy? Sounds dumb. Yeah, you would think, right? You don't want it to hit. Technically, okay. Technically, the force transfer is greater physically if your bullets stop. So if you're trying to do more force, it's okay. But I don't even know what I'm doing right now. What am I supposed to be? Okay, I am supposed to go there. Am I supposed to jump across? Well, okay, so this is the real problem, okay? It's okay. There was a anyway. It sounds not that bad, right? Until you consider the fact that you don't know how many bullets it takes to kill your opponent. And so you could spend a whole magazine shooting at an opponent and like it's severe overkill. So you'd have to be like reloading in the middle of your volley several times over. It's just not a good concept. I think it's a poorly thought out idea. But I understand the passion behind it. Passion's not STEM. The enthusiasm behind it, like why they went that route, but it ends up just causing more problems than providing cool solutions. Please let me get over there. Please let me get over there. No!
Yeah!
Well, yeah. The reason it makes no sense is because it's time bullets. No one wants time bullets. What do people talk about when they stream? Because I can see, like, I don't know. I feel like you gotta like have stories on hand. It's like a stand-up set, you know. You have to do regularly if you do it. If you stream regularly. If you got shot but from the future. See, that would suck. That sounds like it would hurt. Don't ask me. Isn't the interrupting your story with other stuff just kind of like a mythological thing? Like all the time? I feel like Obi does that a lot. He just kind of goes on the tangent and just...
Maybe this is the wrong way.
Really? No, I think about it. He's pretty on point most of the time. He's just kind of doing his thing. But he does kind of follow it up in a weird way. Or he'll start talking about one thing and he's like, it'll be a story about,
This calls for
I don't know.
disorderly conduct.
Hermes getting into a fight with someone, and then he'll turn around and then start talking about something else. And then he's like, oh yeah, all the characters, the side characters from here are going to like a spot, and then we're all going to have a competition telling different mythological stories. And these are all the stories they tell. And then this is who won, and then this is a completion of this story, and then... Okay. This might sound dumb, but now I'm thinking about the transformative Canterbury Tales contest. But imagine if it was all about transformation. The transformative power of love. Okay. It's gonna sound stupid, but hear me out. Can you make the best version of something if you don't love the thing before it becomes the way you like it?
You really were bad.
The problem is it's so strong. Those sticky bullets actually are pretty nice. Just functionally, it's not very fun. But it looks just like I did all that, and then I like reload him midair. He's dead. I think you've got to love something before you're able to change it. You can't just, you know, grab it because you find it to be a good medium or whatever. If you think painting is cool. Also, what is with a, like, non-scoped sniper
Shooter
rifle?
spotted!
Is it timed release? Okay, it might be just timed release. It might not necessarily be, like, a reload release. Just functional. I think loving something prevents you from wanting to totally change it. I think that's where Chesterton would disagree. I think Chesterton makes the argument in Black Little World that he makes the argument that he talks about women and their husbands. It's like, you know, women are like often the starkest defenders of their husbands and simultaneously are like their biggest critics in private and are trying to change them into other people. And he's saying this is a good thing. He's like, this is actually something we should replicate in the way that we like move and act in the world. He talks about like Pimlico. That's also true. Chesterton is very much rhetoric, but at least I think he actually has like a point he's going to with it. There are people who I've read a lot of recently. I think about like what's his name? Like The Boys. The Boys is like, man, rhetoric 5 billion. Maybe I'll actually have to read something. Skankenstein. And I need to read Barfield eventually. Everybody talks about how amazing Barfield is. His Francis and St. Thomas books are like that. I don't think he did any research for them. Use them as springboard for Chesterton quips. But his St. Francis was so good. I really like his St. Francis. And for the most part, it's because when I mentioned it, it annoyed Brandon Graham Dempsey, and that's how. No, that's not fair. It does seem like he comes at it and then he uses it as an excuse to talk about what he wants to talk about a little bit. But I don't know. I still haven't gotten into like. I don't have a lot of respect still for the intellectual side of things. I think I've lost a lot of respect. I need to earn it back.
From above.
And earn it back by, actually engaging and trying to understand. Like,
Blown like crazy.
and again, I think part of it goes back to Chesterton. Like, can you actually explain how any of this, like, is going to be rooted in anything else? Or is this just kind of a way to, like, dunk on people that we don't like? Which I feel like is 99% of academics right now. And so, when I'm processing things in life, or trying to understand how things work out, and personalist knowing, and, I mean, this is something I brought up at Estuary recently, is that I think, like, the future is personalist knowing. When everybody is disagreeing on everything, the only way it's going to kind of work out in any way that makes sense is that you find somebody who you trust locally, who's willing to do that research and do that work, because you can't be, nobody can be bothered to be an expert in everything that could matter. So find, like, a person in your life, who's going to be the guy who's going to think about this. And then constantly test their character, not test their character, but, like, keep an eye on their character to make sure they're not going off the deep end. That's kind of what the accountability of a community is good for. And then, yeah, you let them do their work and come back, and then they can offer it to the community. And right now I'm just explaining how the Catholic Church dealt with everything. Specifically in my mind, I'm making links to how the Franciscans went into China and were processing through ancestor worship. And they came back and said, this ancestor worship stuff we've kind of gone over the deep end with. Maybe it's not as bad as we have thought it is. Maybe it's closer to veneration, and we can kind of understand this through the concept of, they're venerating their ancestors. And the Catholic Church responded, no, that's not what they're doing. From what you've described. And, there is that element of, even the experts, can't have control over everything, no matter what they advise.
Pushover.
The group has to make a decision something else. And that's okay. For the record, I'm often happy to be the guy who thinks about things for the sake of the group. I think everybody has to have at least some of that, right? Like, you have to, of the people who are capable, that's part of their job, just think about things for that. And I think for my, community, that's I have to understand general Catholic stuff, saints, all that kind of thing. Because no one else is doing that, so somebody has to take that on and work with that. Think about it. Okay. On kills guns with Torque's license part can call a missile barrage. Assault rifle fire rate, increased gun accuracy, splash damage. That's pretty good. It's a better submachine gun. Yeah, we can do that for now. Bruh. Okay. The Gordello. How are we doing on everything here? Level 43, started at 41. Maybe finding a more efficient way of leveling up might be the next task. Angela. Okay. At least this is an easy peasy bit right here.
Pushover.
Dang, 4 tasers? A lot. Oh, we just have a
I
trap
should
here.
absolutely not lick this. For science. No, no.
Man, I swear, I do try. I do.
Bad, Harlow. Be professional.
There's stuff that people say in the game that can be very funny. And there are moments like this that do make it hard. Okay, there we go. Oh, we have to pull down to this. Don't worry about them. Up here. Yeah. Get some exploration up north. Make some progress. Wait for an elevator. My grandpa was a geologist. He looked rocks all the time for science. You know, fair. I won't question it. My favorite rock is monosodium glutamate. It's a good rock. But I don't know what a rock is. Or a mineral. Because I think that's just a crystal. Like, chemical? Or is everything chemicals? I was talking about this earlier, and I can bring it up again, because I think it might be pertinent to talk about, because I think it's around stuff that's been brought up a lot. What's the deal with airline food? No,
Scary enough to make your hair stand up. You got shot.
I'll take that. Today Andrew just brought up to talk about like what is the what is like no or eyes to see, ears to hear, you know, and what should our response be? This idea of like, you know, we're being invited into like asking and learning.
They keep them mindless so they don't mind diving.
Oh, 1 second. I am going to be right back. I'm going to pause this here. Okay, I'm back. Wait, what is this? We find ourselves in the peaceful possession of the fairest portion of the earth as regard to extent of territory, fertility of the soil, the liberty of the climate. What are we? What? What are you taking over my channel for? This way. No, not this way. This way.
Where to next?
Yeah, we'll get out of here. Anyway,
Can't get trapped in here.
what happened, Interested was talking about eyes to see, ears to hear. And, you know, how do you kind of process that? And it got very much like in the realm of, you know, intellectual, which I think is important, right? The intellectual side of things. trying to develop your minds to better understand scriptures and stuff like that. But there's not like a sense of wisdom. The word wisdom is never brought up. And it's this ongoing kind of frustration with pretty much all these spaces that I've kind of found myself a part of. And the inability to talk about wisdom. Or think about wisdom in a way that's
I love your conduit attitude.
and the cultivation of wisdom as like a thing, or as a goal that should be pursued. A goal, something worth pursuing in itself. That's what I think about that. I'm like,
You seem lost, friend.
how do
Let me help
you
you find your path. If you seek inner wisdom, nothing
accurately push people towards
stand in your way
wisdom
again.
as a concept, as a worthy pursuit? It's a question in itself. And maybe that's my next one of these next considerations. Tackling wisdom. Oh, get on through. But like most things, I find that everything new I think I'm, encountering, it ends up also being like something that someone else has already done a lot of work on. Like John Vervaeke.
I keep growing, and my enemies keep being dead.
Let me look at this now. I'll process this game. These all look horrible. On impact. Ooh, that might be it. I'll take that. Okay. Theologically, when we talk about knowledge, the god of the two primary categories of knowledge are reason and divine revelation. Should wisdom be a third category? Wisdom is like a meta category. Wisdom helps you interpret. It's up there with discernment. But we don't really talk about discernment. We just talk about, you learn it, or God showed it to you. But how do you know God showed it to you? Or how do you trust the knowledge that's been given to you? It's through discernment. Oh gosh.
I can be your cousin, sir. Get it?
Oh. So I don't know if it's a third category. Because you could put it into a divine revelation category, or similar to that, or like spiritual. But it doesn't fit neatly into that as it is. Oh gosh. you primarily mean scripture. But even then, right? Like, how do you discern what interpretation is worthwhile? I think you need some level of wisdom to be able to, you know, to process things. That's why I think it's a little bit more meta. It's a little bit, you know, outside of the distinction of the binary. It's the process by which you interpret the other two. I might be going too far, but that's my thinking. Is that we need wisdom. Now Solomon shows off that the wisdom isn't, you know, in itself enough. Maybe too much to say, but Solomon shows off that it's not enough to have wisdom either. So it's not in itself like a godly quality.
We augurs will put this place to good use, Vault Hunter. You have our gratitude. We'll take it from here.
Are you born innately with wisdom? I think some people have more wisdom than others. But I think it's also like a muscle, right? Where I think everybody has an equal capability of developing wisdom. Might be one way of saying it. Like, I wouldn't go around thinking that, like, you know, John down the street isn't going to be able to develop wisdom. I don't know, it seems a little bit more independent of genetic factors, maybe, even though it might be predisposed certain ways.
Guess all rivers do make it start.
Got a little taser.
The mountain told me you did it.
You know who else has their rhetoric skill way high up? That Aaron Sorkin guy. He's able to make very stupid ideas look very attractive. True the good, the beautiful are the transcendentalists. Does wisdom have something to do with the beautiful? Or am I stretching it out? Anything good? Anything good? Wisdom. Wisdom with an asterisk. Wisdom. That feels pretty good. No, I don't think beauty can't be related to wisdom in that way because beauty gets people into too much trouble. Even though wisdom is often related to beauty in a lot of ways. I think people lack wisdom around beauty. This is good. Doesn't feel like it.
Radiation always coming in clutch. As expected, I'm the last one standing.
Yeah, we'll keep going north.
Can't get trapped in here.
Speaking of wisdom, I feel like there's a lot of those people who do the etymology kind of things, where they're like, wisdom, wisdom. It shows that you can be wise and dumb at once. So sometimes the smartest people aren't very wise.
You're dead to me, and everyone else.
What features we get rid of, the faster I move on the power ratings on this planet. Zero-sum games, baby.
I could yeah, find something worthwhile doing while I'm looking for all these keys. So Venom's probably fine for that.
Where to next?
Nice.
Positively magnetic. The inside to outside.
I think there's also like I talked about, you know, just repeating what you hear other people say as like a form of internet content. And there's also like a section of like telling other people's jokes.
So elementary.
And it seems to work out well. Wait, why is he healing? What? Gosh.
Hey, what's this?
just keeps healing. We'll just run away. I don't really want to do that. My build isn't broken enough for that. Broken. The etymology of broken is brother as in bro, kin as in family. It's just the deep divides that happen in brotherhood, the difficulty that happens. What a sad state of male relationships that even in our language shows up. Can we get a Pepe stat? Can we get a Pepe stat in chat for the etymology of broken? Icicles really did just like come out the side of his body. Your brother's understanding is busted too. Kenosis.
You're in it now.
The Lolays. There's a hideout around here somewhere. This is what I get for not using a guide. There we go. But it's so sad that people don't understand that you just know the etymology of every word. You have a better understanding of it than anyone else. And no one can ever, you know, no one ever can say you're wrong. What in the world? How do I even get up there? Do I have to go? Am I crazy? Okay. That's some of that, that Gnostic knowledge that we've been talking about. Alright. Have a good one, Skang. Enjoy your spooky book. Arabian Nights being your spooky book? It might already be on.
Positively magnetic.
Finally. Okay, I think we've been going for about 3 hours now. I think we'll probably call it. It's been nice talking with you all, hanging out. I will eventually figure out what I'm doing with streaming and make it work. But until then, I will see you all next time. Hopefully within the next week. So, have a good one. No, but there are a lot of demons and 1,001 nights. That's a lot of nights. Are they explicitly demons or are they jinn? Okay, anyway. I need to stop asking questions while I'm closing things out. Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday and the beginning of fall. And I will find out what in the world the group chats have been saying this entire time, spamming my